be moving away from your round square. And just
Can
you move it back? And hey friends, I'm gonna step through to turn the projector off. Can you be still in your own square? Put your hands in your lap so I don't step on anything, okay? Okay, stand, sit still. Sit still. Sit still so I don't step on you. Crisscross.
Jack.
Okay. Shh. Okay, go ahead.
Jackson. Sandy. Jack is confused as a register because he's running two squares.
Anders. So we're gonna make some patterns today, and I'm gonna start by making one, but I'm gonna have you help me, and then you'll help me create a new one. So we're gonna start by making our core, which is the part that repeats. So we're gonna start by making the core, and then we're gonna make repeats of that. So who can tell me what this is? Juliet.
Hexagon.
Okay, so I'm gonna start my core with a hexagon, and Ada. Hexagon and diamond, and I'm going to leave those right there. I know this is my core. This is going to be the part of my pattern that repeats. So when I make my pattern, if I forget where I'm going, I can look back to see what my core says to do next.
Hexagon, diamond. Hexagon, diamond.
Hexagon, diamond. Hexagon, diamond. So I'm going to start with a hexagon. I heard Dylan say that it goes hexagon, diamond. So I know that next comes diamond. What comes next?
Hexagon.
Raise your hand if you can tell me how you knew. Sanbi.
It's because, like, hexagon is first.
Hexagon is first? How do you know?
It's because you can see that.
Because you looked back at the core. So then, if I know that hexagon is first, what's next in my pattern after hexagon? Diamond.
A rectangular prism.
A rectangular prism, Liam also says. So I'm going to add on just a couple more to my pattern here. What do I need? What do I need? A hexagon? And what else? Diamond.
Rectangular prism.
So, who can remind us what our core is of this pattern? Jana.
It's hexagon, diamond, hexagon, diamond, hexagon, diamond, hexagon, diamond.
So that's how our pattern repeats. But which part is just the core?
The hexagon, diamond is just the core.
Hexagon diamond is just the core. And then we made repeats of the core to make our pattern. Raise your hand if you would be willing to come up and create a core for our next pattern. Okay, Jackson. Let's say 2 or 3. And then help you put them up here. Okay, so we're going to do square. So what are you putting in here? Can you tell us? Okay, so Jackson says square trapezoid is going to be our core. So I'm looking at this. What comes next in my pattern? Square. Okay.
And then a trapezoid.
And then a trapezoid.
Get your body with
Square, square, trapezoid. Square, trapezoid. Square, trapezoid.
Juliet, do you have a question? We're going to do the next one all together. So where's our core in this pattern that Jackson created? Square trapezoid. Okay. So now we're going to look at this pattern. Let's see. What do I have?
Diamond.
Diamond.
Rectangular prism.
Hexagon.
Rectangular prism.
So some people I'm hearing are calling it a rectangular prism, but we're going to call it a diamond so that we're all on the same page here.
Okay.
So say it with me. Diamond, hexagon, trapezoid. Diamond, hexagon, trapezoid. So if I wanted to put our core over here, how would I know what to put? Raise your hand. Juliet, how would I know what to put over here for our core?
Because of those. So then you can look, and then that means you can look at this or you can look at that.
Okay, because
I
they're the
don't get it.
same. Okay. Does anybody else think they could explain it in a different way? We have some friends who are still not quite sure. Ada.
Look at it.
Look at it. And what am I looking for when I look at this pattern to see what the core is? Ada says, I'm just looking at the diamond, the hexagon, and the trapezoid. So Ada's identified our core. Who can tell us how she might have done that? How did she find the core? Jayanand.
She could have looked at it or copied it with her mind.
She could have looked at it or copied it with her mind. What are you looking for when you look at this to find the core? How do you know when you found the core? Jayanand.
Because you're looking at it and you might find the core with your eyes and the eyes help you see.
Yep. So when I read diamond, hexagon, trapezoid, then I see that it starts over. My pattern starts to repeat. And when my pattern starts to repeat, I know that my core is over. Our core is the part that repeats. So when I'm looking to find my core, I'm looking to see when the repeat starts over. Rex.
I think when you do the core, I think the remember makes it think that Ada thinks that those diamond, hexagon, trapezoid. I think she knows that.
You think she knows that? We're going to look at one more. And help me see if you can tell me what our core is.
Okay.
JJ, turn your video on so that you're not looking through. I heard that Rex identified this as an AAB pattern. Rex, how did you know?
Because I'll show you. It's like this. Trapezoid, trapezoid, square, trapezoid, trapezoid, square, trapezoid, trapezoid, square.
Okay, so Rex, I'll ask you then. Since you know this is an AAB pattern, can you tell me what the core is?
It's trapezoid, trapezoid, square.
Do we agree with them?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go back to our seats and we're going to practice making some patterns. So everybody go back to your seats.
Wait, hold on. I think we need to show them how the game works.
Okay.
Can we sit in a circle? Stand up and sit in a circle really quick. I think we need to see how it works.
Sit right here.
So big circle.
Rex, keep your hands okay? Hey
I'll be your
boys,
partner.
you
You
can
can
come
share.
a little bit. Can you move over here?
Okay, this is tricky. We need a room for 2 teachers. That's a big space. I think except Cole and Jackson's a good spot. Coming out.
Sit there and rest. There's one right here.
Okay. Oh, and for the next Teddy.
I'll put it in your box.
Can you move over there?
Alright, then leave it here. Okay, leave it here. Leave it here.
So,
Jack, back. Can you back up a little bit?
my friends, Mrs. Dilfer is my partner for this activity that we're about to do. So I'm going to create a core of a pattern for her, and she's going to create one for me. So does that mean everybody gets to make a core? Yes, everybody gets to make a core. I'll make one for Mrs. Dilfer, and she'll make one for me. So this is a roll a core, like we've done a roll in color. Yeah? So I'm going to take my dice, and I rolled a 3, so I'm looking at my sheet here, and I see that 3 is diamond. So I'll use a diamond, and I'm going to roll 2 more times. 4 is a trapezoid, and 3 is another diamond. So I'm going to go diamond, trapezoid, diamond. But instead of, I'm not going to do this pattern. I'm going to let Mrs. Dilfer do this pattern. So I'll put this over for
Ooh,
her.
she got me a hard one.
I did
I'm
get
gonna roll one for Miss Pond. I got 4, which is trapezoid, and I rolled a 2, which is a triangle, and I rolled a 3, which is a diamond.
So now I'm going to finish out Mrs. Dilfer's pattern. Looking at my core, I'm going to use that to help me extend our pattern. So I know what pattern to do by looking at my core. And Mrs. Dilfer will do mine.
Can I have this whole group scoot back a little bit?
So
Now, can I show them mine?
Sure.
My pattern, I can't be tricked by Miss Bond because look, it looks like it's going to be an A-B pattern, right? But this is the core. This is the part that happens again. So can you tell me what it would be? A-B-A. So hold on, to keep in my head, A-B-A, A-B-A, A-B-A. So what will be next? A, B, A. Now what's next? A, B, A. Isn't that tricky? Thank you. Sorry.
So, my friends, when you go back to your seat and it's your turn, pull hands out, you have a choice for your first time. I rolled 3 times and so did Mrs. Dilfer, but you could choose to roll 2 times. But for your first round, it's 2 or 3 rolls. Got it? Head on back over to your seats.
That was a long one. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have just a minute. Just leave those there. Okay. Okay, listen up. Where's Rhonda? Where's she talking? Okay.
she was walking and so
So that's on this chair. Okay, Jack is helping. Jack. Okay, Jack, you're going to be partners today. She didn't mean to even
Well, I'm hoping that Charlotte will come back to your birthday. I'm going to be too fast.
Rania, you're going to be partners with Jay and Anna. And Ellie, you're going to be partners with Eric. Okay? Now wait for the disc. Be kind.
that's your core. And did you give it a core? So go ahead and roll the dice and use that core.
Let's see if Jackson can do it.
Okay, and then roll it towards the create that pattern. Let's go.
Okay, now, Liam, this pattern, you're making this what is your
Here we go, girls. Not an option. Can you show me the code one more time? The code you created for her? Oh, it was this. Yeah. Right? Yeah. What comes first? Let's go. This is your code. What comes first?
patterns, some ABB patterns, some tricky patterns, some ABC patterns. We are just about to we're just about to clean up. But I'm wondering, can someone raise your hand if you can remind us what our core is. What is the core of a pattern? Sandy.
It's the starting of the pattern.
The starting of the pattern. Juliet.
We have a dice. You can do A, B, or A, C.
Yep. You could do A, B, or A, B, C. Ada, what else? Ada says it's the part that repeats. So all of that is true. It's the beginning of our pattern. It could be A, B, or A, B, C, or other variation. And it's the part in our pattern that repeats. Okay, so we're going to clean up. So everybody put all of that back in the bucket.
Now you need to put it on. Norton is going to start. Do you understand, Jay? Guys, what's making your own shape? So you guys I might have to pull you guys out of it later, but I know you understand. Did you do your pattern?
What's going on? Why are you taking a video?
Let's go, guys. Clean up. Rania, come on. Clean up.
Nine, 10 once again. 12,
Excuse me.
shut down there.